We are live. What is going on out there today, this morning? Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Happy Sunday morning, or maybe afternoon, or hey, if you're in Australia, evening, or maybe it's even tomorrow over there. What the heck, whatever. Glad to have you guys with me today. Looking forward to a quick little version of What's the Right Shot. I got a boatload of stuff to do today. So anyway, hope you guys are well. And look, we're going to look at yours truly with an episode of What's the Wrong Shot, which is always kind of fun. But it's always, look, it's a dose of reality, right? So let me get over to, let's go here and make this a little smaller, and there you go, or make me a little bit smaller, and there you have it. So look, guys, if you love this stuff, What's the Right Shot, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and every morning, 8 o'clock Pacific, going live with What's the Right Shot, and then some tennis mindset training in the afternoons at 2:30. This is from an exhibition a couple of years ago, yours truly with a return to serve. And look, this stuff happens just kind of like all of a sudden your brain goes into bonehead mode, and here it is. So I'm going to stop this for a second and say, I mean, what's the right shot, right? There's some choices here. I mean, that cross court lob sure looks, man, that looks tasty. That looks doable. That looks like the easiest shot in the entire history of the game of tennis. I suppose you could slide it up the line and move on in. You could do that. Maybe you could kind of do a little chippy carve around the outside edge of the ball here on the right side of the ball and see if you can't carve it over there cross court short, right into that alley. But whatever you do, and I don't specifically remember, I don't specifically remember what my thinking was here. Excuse me. But I think lots of times in situations like this, where we have shot choices, right? We have all of a sudden you go, okay, well, first of all, it's a forehand. So I know that it's going to be a forehand. Now I'm kind of going, okay, let's see what we've got. And here comes that sub menu down from forehand, right? Sub menu starts with, well, we could slide it up the line. Well, we could go with the lob, or maybe that little cross court chip that I just mentioned, or maybe you could kind of make them think, hey, this is going to be an underspin something, and drop the racket down and kind of drive it or something like that. But what happens is we have so many shot choices sometimes that we never really commit to one of them. And then the next thing you know is you're just uncommitted and you decide the last second, you know what, I'll just play this as an up the line approach and move in. And you know what? It doesn't even go halfway up the net. It ends up, well, I'll give myself the bit. Nah, I can't give myself the benefit of the doubt. That's not halfway. That's in the lower half. And so I think what you do here, the way that you respond to this is, that's just tennis. That's the way it is. You're going to miss some point blank, easy, either sitters or setups or something like this, where there's no pressure, right? There is no pressure to be able to play this thing safely up the line, inside the singles line as an approach shot. And yet, because we've got so many shot choices right here, we just never commit. And so the way that I respond to these sometimes is I just kind of go and bring it all in and just kind of go, all right, that's the way it is. You're not the Lone Ranger. You're going to miss some now and then. Let's just go kind of with, well, next time, let's just early commit. So let's take it back. I'm going to play this whole point for you in real time. And so I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments area. You know, it's a great mindset lesson in terms of let's commit early, and doesn't matter what your commitment is, but you're better off, even if you lose the point, I'd rather force them to have to come up with the goods because I hit a quality shot and not kind of thought and whoopsie. So there you have it. There you have it. So yeah, any thoughts down below? What do we got here? Hey, Rich, good morning. Good to see you. Glad you're down here. Glad to see that you're down here in the desert. Should be a great week. Unfortunately, some weather is coming in next Thursday, um, and so could be an interesting tournament. Anyway, Robbie, yeah, that dilemma is my Achilles heel. I've missed so many shots. Okay, so this is more mindset training today rather than technique and that kind of stuff. It's more mindset in terms of, hey, don't let that sub menu of possible shot choices come down. Whatever's the first one, I mean, the first one's always, it's either a forehand or it's a backhand. Okay, so we know that. But whatever's the instinctive, in this case, forehand to play, just go with it. Just absolutely go with it. And again, it's not a guarantee that you're going to win the point. But what it does mean is that the chances of you hitting a higher quality shot, and in this case, a higher quality shot would have simply been something maybe 2 feet above the top of the net, not in the alley, but just along that single sideline, and just play it as an approach shot. You've already got one of those opponents back there. We all know that the team that gets to net first as a partnership tends to win most of the points. So there it is. And look, if your first instinct here had been when you looked at it was going to go lob, yeah, well, boy, when I paused that thing, that lob looked juicy, looked really available. And so if that's your initial shot choice, your instinctive shot choice, go with it. Even if you lose a point, I'm going to belabor that point. I'd rather have you have to make them come up with the goods. And yeah, so anyway, yeah, good. All right, guys. Well, listen, I'm going to let you go early today because I got to get scooting here. Just a quick little reminder. What I've got for you is a new playlist at the YouTube channel. And if you're over on Facebook, there should be a link right there down in the description there. You can just click it, take you over to the YouTube channel. But it's a new playlist. I'm getting a lot of love on it. And it's just under 60 seconds. I'm giving you 3 ideas, 3 cues, 3 swing tech things, really short, just to kind of consider. And if nothing more, the whole idea there is to get out there in the practice court, take one and just go out there today and for the next few days, just work on it. See if it resonates. And if it does, then keep working on it. Then come back and look at maybe another one of those steps in there. But I think that you will find those helpful. And then what else we got here? Well, let's see. There we go. All right. A little, yeah. How about this little bro right here? How about this little guy? What a dude, man. I mean, so look, what I've done also is I'm cherry picking some pro points and finding one thing that I think that we can realistically do from that point that the pros do. Obviously, we can't hit with as much power and spin and pace and cover the court as well as they do. So the whole hypey thing is, hey, here's how to hit your forehand like Rafa. Don't go there. All right. Let's pick out one thing. And in this particular case, Yannick goes over there and just hits this beautiful cross-court forehand sharp angle. And really the cue there is let's get around the outside corner of the ball. Think less about technique and more about where you want to make contact. And if you want a really sharp angle on your forehand from this part of the court, just look at the ball and get around that outer corner and you'll be good to go. So guys, yeah, just a quick reminder, see you tomorrow morning. Actually, tomorrow morning is going to be a recorded, What's the Right Shot Live, but it'll be out at 8 a.m. in the morning. I've got a match tomorrow morning, bright and early over at the Wilson tournament. And then every afternoon this coming week, not sure what my schedule is because of the tournament, but hopefully if it's not going to be live, it will be pre-recorded and available at the same time, 2:30 p.m. Pacific. So, all right. Well, there you have it. If you love this stuff, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you are always updated. And there you have it. All right, guys. Any more comments? Yeah, Chris, good morning. Thank you for that. Just spent some time with your brother this week, which was great. 3 days in the court with him in the desert. 2 hours a day, 6 hours total. Great guy. Anyway, and by the way, guys, if you're in the desert and you're ever looking for some on-court help, um, depending on our schedules, probably make it work. Shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com, if you want to get some court time with me. And I'll tell you what I can offer you. A lot of it is video. A lot of it is follow-up video. I want you to have something tangible to be able to take with you that you can always review. But if that's an interest for you to get in the court with me, Brent@webtennis.com. We'll get in touch. We'll get on the phone and chat about it and see if it's might be a good fit for you. Guys, as always, it's time to get out there. We got to help. Yeah, we got to get out there. We've got to help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again next time.